Now, because in Akasia, the funeral service of Dr. Sam Motsuenyane, who's also known as the father of black business, is currently underway. We're moving now to a different stage of today's proceedings. Many of the tributes were delivered inside the Akasia Hall. Now that's moving to a different part of that particular region, the cemetery, where, of course, the doyen of black business, as he's been remembered, will be laid to rest. Part of our team there is our economics editor, Tepo Munyai, who's been watching the situation at a very close vantage point. And Tepo, if you are able to hear us, just take us through what you're seeing from your own vantage point and what happens next.
Good afternoon. Of course, the procession is now leaving the Akasia community wall. The pallbearers are moving right in front, led by the South African Police Service, and right behind the coffin, of course, is the wife of the late Dr. Sam Motsuenyane, who is just moving right behind the procession. She's also accompanied by the members of the Methodist Church, as you would know that Dr. Sam Motsuenyane was a dedicated Christian. She lived the values of Christianity. She attended the church there in Winterveld all her life, and in fact, what came out of here is that Dr. Sam Motsuenyane met her wife in church at the Methodist Church while they were both as Sunday school teachers. So we are now seeing that they've loaded the coffin inside the hearse. And of course, Ms. Cynthia Motsuenyane is being assisted there. She's been married to Dr. Sam Motsuenyane for more than 70 years. She's in her early 90s. And she's been her personal assistant for quite some time, helping her with all her community projects, but also in her role as the leader of NAFCOC. She has played a very important role in the life of Dr. Sam Motsuenyane. And we were told that they've lost about 4 of their children, and both Motsuenyane, Dr. Motsuenyane and the wife had to raise the grandchildren as the parents had passed away. So a very powerful woman indeed in the life of Dr. Sam Motsuenyane.
All right, that's the situation. If you've just joined us, unfolding in Akasia in Pretoria, we're moving to a different part of proceedings that are taking place there. Dr. Sam Motsuenyane being laid to rest there, survived by his wife, and if our maths is anything to go by, one of their children. Earlier we were told by a close family member, really, that the couple had lost 4 of their sons over the years, out of the 5 that they did give birth to. And I suppose it's a difficult moment, of course, for those who have survived such a life well lived. You know, former President Thabo Mbeki speaking earlier, describing Dr. Motsuenyane as a man who told the truth and gave important guidance, a man of courage and principle. Dr. Motsuenyane also being described as a gentleman who had unending intellect and whose work will continue to guide the country. So we just thought it was worth just giving you a sense of how things are unfolding at this moment as this family, and I suppose many in the business fraternity, mark a different chapter of those who've written the country's history. We'll keep watching those developments for you as they continue to unfold, of course, and we'll get you a sense of other news worth your attention in a moment. Do stay with us.